Hello and welcome to Amjadacademy. In our reagent series, today I will continue with another example of PCC. So, the special application of our PCC is the oxidation of tertiary allylic alcohol. Since the Jones reagent, Collins reagent, we have not seen both of them reagent can be oxidize our tertiary allylic alcohol. But this PCC has a special application to oxidize a tertiary allylic alcohol. Now look at here, this hydroxyl group, it is attached to the carbon which is attached to three other carbon. Look at here, 1, 2, 3. So it is tertiary and it has one double bond at alpha position. So it is tertiary allylic alcohol. It can oxidize this tertiary allylic alcohol. So let's move towards its mechanism. We have used 2.1 equivalent of pyridinium chlorochromate in dichloromethane as a solvent. So let's move towards its mechanism. Let's move towards the mechanism. For the sake of mechanism, let me write this OH. Okay. Now the structure of pyridinium chlorochromate. O negative, P, Y, H, Cl, double bond. Now look at here. This oxygen is having a lone pair. What it will do? It will attack on the chromium. Now, this chromium will break its one of the bond with the oxygen. It get break. Now, what will I have to write after the arrow? So after the arrow, I will write, yes, look at here, 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 look at here. Yes, I have drawn this structure. Now, what here we have? We have 2 methyl group here, 2 methyl group. Now, what we have here? 2 hydrogen coming out, yes. Now, what I have? This broad O and then chromium, double bond O, single bond O negative, it has one hydrogen. Okay. Now, what else? P, Y, H positive, chloride ion. Now, what we have? We have double bond here. Now, what will be in the next step? As this oxygen is positive in charge, to make it neutral, this oxygen negative will attack on this hydrogen and this oxygen hydrogen bond electron will move towards oxygen. Now let me write the remaining structure. Now what will happen, my dear brothers and sisters? Let me write this structure again here. Let me write this structure again here. Yes, this is our structure. This is our structure. Now I have hydrogen here, then what I have? This wedge shaped line oxygen which is attached to chromium. Let me write chromium, double bond O, single bond OH, single bond O negative, P, Y, H positive, single bond chloride ion. Now what else? This one oxygen. We have methyl group also here. Look at, I forgot to write. Let me write methyl here. Methyl. Here also methyl. Okay. Now what will happen in the next step, my dear brother and sister? Formation of chromate star. It will come here and it will go out. Now let me write minus Cl negative and this structure as it is. This is structure as it is. This is structure as it is. This is structure as it is. 2 methyl here, 2 methyl here. Now I have double bond here. I have broad wedge shaped line. Yeah. Now again I have wedge shape O, chromium, double bond O, then again double bond, this newly formed double bond, then OH. Now what remains? 2 hydrogen. What is this? It is a chromatester. Now what will happen in the next step? What will happen in the next step? Next step, very famous 3,3 sigma tropic reaction. Now 3,3 sigma tropic shift. Look at here. 1, 2, 3. These 3 atoms. Look at here. This 1, 2 and 3. 3 and 3 will form the bond. Let me rub this all because I don't have space. So I will rub these all and we'll go toward 3,3 sigma tropic shift. 3,3 sigma tropic shift. Very famous. 3,3 sigma tropic shift. 3,3 sigma tropic shift. 3,3 sigma tropic shift. चलिए 3,3 sigma tropic shift. Now what I have to write here? 3,3 sigma tropic shift. 3,3 sigma tropic shift. Now let me write structure again. So here we have our structure. Our structure is here. Now look at here. I have drawn it here. Our structure is with us. 2 methyl group as it is. 2 methyl. This methyl is not small. Okay. Now here what I have 2 hydrogen. 2 hydrogen. Here broadly methyl group. Methyl group. Okay. Now what remains here? Now look at how the 3,3 sigma tropic reaction will go. Look at here. This chromium oxygen bond will attack at carbon number 3 and this double bond will shift between carbon number 1 and 2, and this carbon number 1 and oxygen as a 1 will break their bond and it will convert into a double bond. Now let me write the structure here. This double bond came here because it is 1, 2, 3. Again I will write the numbers so that you cannot be confused. Okay, this is oxygen, this is chromium, and what we have double bond from this side and the double bond from this side and the remaining one OH. Did you got this? 1, 2, 3. Look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now we have come to this step. Okay. Now what will happen in the next step? Next step we have in the next step our this chloride ion in the reaction mixture. So let me write our chloride ion. It has hydrogen. I will write it above hydrogen. Okay. This is our hydrogen. This will go and abstract this hydrogen. This carbon oxygen single bond will convert into double bond. This oxygen chromium bond will break and will come, electron will come towards chromium, and what we'll get? We will get the structure like this. Okay, let me draw it properly. This is our structure. Now look at here. Methyl. Here we have 2 hydrogen as it is. Here we have 2 hydrogen as it is. Here we have our methyl. Okay. Now what we have here? We have double bond here, and what remains will be our chromium double bond O, single bond, double bond O, single bond OH and HCl. It is not a part of our reaction. What the part of our reaction is this one. How 3,3 sigma tropic reaction will go? Now look at here. Carbon number 1, 2, 3. 1 atom, 2 atom, 3 atom. Okay. This 3 and this 3. Look at this chromium oxygen bond electron will attack on the carbon number 3, and this bond between the 2 and 3 will shift in between of 1 and 2, in between 1 and 2. Okay. Now what happens in this reaction? In this reaction, this chlorine ion will abstract this hydrogen, and this carbon hydrogen bond electron will turn towards carbon oxygen double bond, and the remaining summary is there. Okay. So in this way, we have completed the oxidation of tertiary allylic alcohol using pyridinium chlorochromate. So if you like my video, then like my video, subscribe to my channel, do your support, keep watching, and I will upload more videos related with our PCC and remaining reagent, oxidizing reagent. Thank you for coming on Amjad Academy.